Okay, so it's February 1915. We're in economic boom. Yep, economic boom. We're making a lot of money, thanks to the boom, obviously. We also have almost 6 million in funds, so I'm thinking, since Albany is looking like it's gonna just be a bitch and be a terminus, which I'm actually okay with, why not try and build from New York to Syracuse and onwards, and continue on as planned. Not exactly ideal, but it's kind of good enough. Ooh, okay. Can I not get better than that? Probably not. I mean, it's not. No, it's alright. It's alright gradient, actually. It's very pretty and scenic, but also just the fact that having you, like a entire railroad network being electric in the year 1915 is completely. It's not. No. Electric trains were a thing in 1915, but they're not like this prominent, so to speak. Right, we've made it to Syracuse. Can actually get away with a medium station there. That's good. Syracuse to New York is a fairly long way. Gradient's alright. All things considered, it's actually pretty good. How many miles have we even got? 1,348, and it's all electric. That is good. Right, Syracuse. Syracuse and Albany would be okay. Syracuse in New York is also good. I guess. So let's just do both, actually. Interesting. Rubber. Why is Syracuse demanding rubber? Is it a tyre factory? No, it's just because New York has rubber, so it just ships rubber. Because there's a demand. But there's. What? Oh! Okay. London has a tyre factory, which obviously bumps up the price of rubber, as does Columbus. And it's just backlash from that. Because obviously there's now a price gradient. It's not that it demands it, it's just that it's profitable to haul it. Okay. But anyway, next stop. That's a bit annoying. Next stop is, well, Rochester? Yes. Actually, it's not exactly ideal, that. I can't actually fit the entire place in. Unless I do like that. I have to build it on the north side to fit all of it in. Which does mean more hills. Unfortunately. Does that work? Probably not. If only it would just let me build the fucking station. Nah, it looks like that's probably the best that we're going to get. It's also a lot flatter, obviously. It does still get the milk, because there's a cheese plant that's actually profitable. And could ship it to Albany. Syracuse to Rochester would be good as well. I'm thinking Albany is definitely the best, so Albany to Rochester. Or Rochester, Albany, rather. Like that. And then just get like a short train. Still an economic prosperity, so it's okay. We do make a lot of money, which is obviously very good. Normal economic growth, so we're going to make less money from now on, but that is an absolute joke, because we've basically already beaten it with one industry. Admittedly a very good industry, but one industry nonetheless. It's producing more than it should. Somehow it's managing to produce 125% of what it's meant to be producing. There's some wool, but basically none. There's only one sheep farm in the entire map. But the cotton just flying in. To be fair, this is like Virginia, North Carolina, so it does make sense that there'd be a lot of cotton. Could connect to Buffalo, or I could just wait until next year. You know what, I'm just going to do it now. Could, in theory, get away with... I think from now on, let's just build all electric, because those electric trains are actually really fantastic. I've done this wrong. Yes, I've... Actually, no, I haven't done it wrong. No, it's fine. Now then, that is a lot of stuff. Steel? How on earth is there steel? Coming from Pittsburgh? What? Oh wow, there's actually some iron. it's slowly making its way. And the coal making its way downriver from these coal mines. So we actually have steel. That is great news. And a lot of milk, passengers. Passengers, Syracuse, Rochester. Looking like Albany again, might, or Syracuse. Syracuse looks like, or Rochester. All of them seem okay. Let's just do Buffalo to Syracuse. They're not happy with me. We did make less money, that's just because of the lack of boom anymore, so... Wow, our share price has gone right down, actually. That's not good. It's a shame I can't look at my share price over time. Just to see how it is actually doing. Is it the start of a downward trend? I don't know. Or is it just because of the end of the boom? Which is probably my gut feeling. If I had to guess. Alright, could get all the way to Detroit. Oh, there's actually a car factory in Detroit. But I'm pretty sure we've got like no steel and tyres anywhere nearby. If there are even tyres on the entire map. That's a long way, but it's actually pretty flat. It's just a shame I can't build service towers. But we should be alright. Anyway. Surprisingly, we've got a few passengers, but that's okay. Oh great, recession. As long as we actually make money, we should be alright. They're only neutral with us, they don't hate us. And we are still making cash, so... I don't know why I didn't upgrade them earlier, but okay. Okay, that's a bit disappointing. It's shipping nothing back. Okay, that's really not good. But we are still making cash. Right, okay. What I could do is just now connect over to Chicago and take advantage of the cheaper track from the Depression. There's a tyre factory over there, that's good. I want to connect over to there. I've just realised I didn't... Oh, I did. I did build water towers, so it's okay. was thinking I didn't build water towers, and that would be bad. Right, the only place where we can get... There's no rubber from New York? Wow. New York has run out of rubber, that's not good. Also want to connect to Pittsburgh because steel. Where the hell's Pitt? There it is. I've gone massively the wrong way. Wow, Pittsburgh is actually not the easy. Well, no, actually it's alright to get to. I was thinking it's just like surrounded by hills, which it is, but it's not that bad. It's a bit of a dip. Hopefully building a station might fix that. Yeah, it's okay. That is a fair amount of steel. So Pittsburgh to Detroit. Nice cash. Detroit's going to be like our main car building place eventually, obviously, because it's Motown, so that does make sense. Should be... Oh! Syracuse and Rochester, I did not build enough maintenance facilities. What? Seems I did not build any. You blithering moron. Did I build a water tower? I did not. Okay. Oh well, we've got some decent trains going along, giving me decent cash. How's Chattanooga looking actually? It's looking good actually. No kind of ridiculous price differences. Could do a train like that. That's not that good actually. Yeah, let's just keep it anyway. The main thing will be tyres. I don't see why they're annoyed with us. We did do well. Yes, tyres will be an issue. Especially since there are tyre factories, but the only place with rubber is New York, and it only generates 2 a year. It's not exactly ideal. Can we not get rubber from one of these warehouses? No? Wow. That's really not good. Okay. So, next stop, Chicago, and should have enough money to do that. I hope. maybe just about. Thing is, where am I going to build this station? I need to think. Actually, pretty much anywhere seems okay. Hey! Right, so let's save. And right, the problem is now we are out of money and we are in the middle of a depression. I didn't build any facilities. The United States enters World War I. My trains obviously are not generating as much cash because of the fucking depression. Share price is really low. Gonna buy access to Canada at some point. Probably not now. There's basically no point now because what we need is steel and tyres. And Canada does not generate those. It would make it easier access between like Detroit and Buffalo. And then we can kind of go like that rather than having to go around like here. And then like we've got easier between Chicago and Detroit and New York. It's quicker in that regard. But we also need to connect to St. Louis, which I could do now like that, but there's basically no point just yet, because St. Louis is a pretty useless city as well. The main thing is getting this steel going. And there's actually steel in Cincinnati, but it demands it. Charleston is producing steel. Whoops. Charleston is producing steel, Pittsburgh is producing steel. Pittsburgh has steel. But without tyres, it's basically useless. How are we getting tyres? We're not, is the easy answer. Now what we need is a super long train between New York and Columbus and hope it delivers some rubber, which it should do because there's a price differential of $67. If it doesn't, we just have to copy the train over. It does, that's good. We are making money despite the depression, just not a lot. Although, yeah, it's alright. 2 million a year is nothing to be laughed at. Right. We can either give them the railroad or haul 4 loads of troops in the next year. I'm pretty sure we can just deliver the troops. If we fail, we have to pay 5 million, which isn't exactly good. But why are they so annoyed with us? It's a fucking depression, like, what do you expect? Anyway, troops. Troops. Can haul them from New York to Baltimore and back, so that's probably not an issue. Also New York and Cleveland, New York and Roanoke. Not an issue. Yeah, that should not be an issue. Hey, now we're only in a recession. World War I over. Although, I don't know why they're saying April 1918, because we all know it's November 11th, 1918 was the armistice. Slight inaccuracy there, but oh well. What's steel in Albany? Could ship, in theory, could ship between Albany and Detroit, so let's do that. Right, let's also connect over to... is it Cincinnati? Which does have a load of steel because of this tool and die. But it is actually still profitable to haul over. So yeah, may as well connect over to Cincinnati. If nothing else, it's a city. And oh my god, that is a shitload of steel. That is insane. Right, we want something very fast. Pacific might actually be best. Because it's flat and it's a long way, so... let's just do Pacific. I'm still concerned because of the lack of tyres. Oh, for fuck's sake, right, well, okay. That is better. So for long distances, that's better. It's also actually good on the hills, but passengers like it. More reliable, better fuel economy, less to maintain, but for flatland, Pacific is better. How does that compare with hills? No, the H10's better on hills. Right, so... okay. So now there's basically no reason to use this electric train. Apart from the fact that it is cheaper. But for the purposes of like hills and stuff, better off just using the H10. Although the electric train doesn't have to stop for water. So, for long... So there is still point. And the upgrade some of them. It is also very cheap, probably in Detroit. I don't know. Just see how we go. This train is really good, though. Don't get me wrong, this train is really good. Right, Where the hell? There's St. Louis. What's in Indianapolis, if anything? Anything worthwhile? Ah, a tyre factory. Anything else? No, not really, but we'll go and connect there anyway. Excuse me. Next stop, St. Louis. Methinks. Good thing it's all flat around here. Right, so we've got silver. If nothing else, we've got silver. So now all we need to do for gold is the train. Not the trains. Yes, we need to haul trains via trains. No. Haul 50 loads of cars in... Well, before 1930... Before January 1931. We are in a recession. Save the game. Okay, where are cars actually made other than Detroit? They're demanded in Memphis. 361. 156. That's... okay, that's worrying. That means that even if we do make cars... I still think it'd be worth eventually getting into Canada and then connecting up to London and Toronto anyway, and then we can actually get better between New York and Detroit. So yes, let's go ahead and purchase Canada. Or Canadian access rights, not literally buying Canada. That'd be silly. Do I have enough to connect between Detroit and London? Yes, probably. If it will let me build a bridge. Doesn't seem to want to let me do that. Let me build a suspension bridge, which... not exactly ideal, but... if nothing else... Let's do that. We are in a recession, which I think means I get cheaper track. Yeah, we're making nice cash now. Yeah! He's about to pay 5 million in fines. Still only neutral about my performance, despite the fact we made a ton of cash last year. Probably because of the share price. I should probably stop issuing stock, I don't know. But then again, like, I genuinely don't really care what this is. As long as I don't get fired, it's fine. Hey, the economy's back on track. Right. Could get up to Toronto. It's a fair bit in Toronto, but it's not much useful for me. Because I only really concern myself now with cars. The thing is, there is an event in like 1920 or something where it's like automobile usage exploding. And at that point, it's like demand for cars just goes up. But if we're not making any cars, that's no good. But at least now we can actually like get between Detroit and New York easier. You don't have to go round that way. Still have to obviously go like through these hills and whatnot, but it is a bit more direct. Now, that's interesting. How does that compare to the? It's actually worse on hills. Oh wait, no, it's better. It's also faster. No, it's slightly worse on hill. It's actually better on hills. It's just kind of... Yeah, better on hills. Same reliability, more acceleration, more top speed. It's a lot more expensive to maintain and purchase. It's better fuel economy. Better acceleration, more reliable. No, same reliability. But it is just all around better. It's also very expensive to maintain. But we probably want to start thinking of upgrading. Chicago to Detroit. Wow, okay. In fact, how does it compare? It's better for freight. So yeah, let's just upgrade that. I think that's the same route, isn't it? Yes. Right. That can probably stay as it is. Actually, I never... Did I build? I did not. Right. So St. Louis, how useful is that to me? As an actual city, what cargo does it have? Clothes? Could ship them to Indianapolis. Alcohol to Indianapolis. Yep, looks like I want to build a train to Indianapolis. But for cars, it's basically useless. God, that is a lot of money. That is a lot of money. Now that the economy's in prosperity, we are making a lot of cash. Share price did just rapidly go down because I sold all the shares. Not exactly ideal, but we'll make it back up. It's going back up, so that's fine. Somewhat pleased with us. Good. It should be. But we still need them cars. And now they're starting to be produced, now that we've actually got some steel and whatnot. Places that demand them. London and Toronto, which I didn't connect up to, which I'm going to now. Do that. No cars. Still no cars. It's because they don't make a lot of money. Wow, what the? Oh, it's London, that's why. And also I think... yeah, they're already going to London, so that's fine. Yes, but where are the tyres coming from? Oh great, there's no supply or... that is good, but passenger traffic is not good. Falling passenger traffic isn't good. Ugh. Right. At least now the cars are becoming more profitable, but not when there's like no tyres. Seriously? Indianapolis. Where's this goddamn rubber coming from? Seriously, we need more rubber. London has a tyre factory. Excellent. That's a lot easier now. So, New York to London. It should ship some rubber. Yes, it should, and it does. Perfect. Could get them down to Memphis, but it's still very far. And it's otherwise useless. Pretty much. It's weird how Chicago is basically, like, even though you have to connect it for bronze, it's basically useless. It's just a city, like, nothing really special about it. The main city is like Detroit, and then these Canadian lines. Economic boom time, that is brilliant as well. Still, there's only one place for rubber. So, I'm not really sure what to make of that. Supposedly there's 10 loads of rubber, but I don't see where they are. I'm not seeing it. Where is this rubber? Right, we need... I think we probably need a more direct route between Indianapolis and Detroit. If it's going to be making... Also, how's the steel looking? Oh no, there's plenty of steel in Detroit, that's fine. Could connect over to Charleston for more steel. No, that's not what I want. Okay. Charleston has some steel, a lot of coal. Interestingly, it's hauling coal, not steel. Stop hauling coal! Haul like steel or something. Jesus Christ. How much coal can there possibly... There's a lot of coal. Okay, where are these... Where are these cars? Where are these tyres? Why are the tyres not being made? Why are the tyres not being made? Because there's no rubber. For fuck's sake, why is there no rubber? Right, there's rubber in New York. Go to Columbus. It's ridiculous how there's like only one source of rubber. How am I going to get cars? How do I get 50 loads of cars? This is stupid. Money's not an issue. Tell you what is an issue is just fucking rubber lack of. Chattanooga has a lot of garbage. Pittsburgh to Chattanooga would make a fortune if I actually did a journey. It's not completely within out of the realm of plausibility. I've got so much money, I might as well spend it on something. Okay, that's stupid. I know I have money, but like I don't want a completely stupid tunnel or like ridiculous gradient. I want it to be physically usable. Oh wow, that is a ton of cash. That is insane. Right, let's do the ultimately long journey. Chattanooga, Pittsburgh. For banter. Good God, there's a lot of money. I mean, it won't be that much when it gets there because it's... Although the gradient is actually alright. Yeah, the gradient's fine. But these automobiles are not being made. There are tyres on the map, supposedly. I do not see them. Where are they? I swear St. Louis is meant to have something. Memphis. Ah! It's pissing me off, this. The lack of rubber is disturbing. Right, there are 2 loads of cars, supposedly. It's just the fact I've hauled 1 load of car. Or 1 car load, like... Where are these cars? Some cars in New York? What on earth? That is bizarre. I wonder if that will count. Like, if I ship them to New York, obviously that's a load, and then, like, from New York somewhere else. Interesting. Very weird. But the lack of rubber is incredibly disturbing. Because no rubber means no tyres, and no tyres means no cars. Right, I think I need more London-Detroit things. Yes, that's right, deliver the tyres. Deliver those goddamn tyres. I'm getting worried, but if nothing else, I've got silver. Also, just the fact that Memphis and Nashville are all in Tennessee, as is Chattanooga and Knoxville. Tennessee is huge. But then again, so is the state of New York, because I mean, like, New York State has New York, Albany, Syracuse, Rochester, Buffalo. Like, this is just all the state of New York. And it's pretty mountainous, and yet it's huge at the same time. Certain states are obviously huge and certain states are very small. Well, not very small, but even the smallest of states are still pretty big. I don't know. Let's do Memphis, Nashville. Just for money. I think... Is that a plane I can hear? I definitely hear a plane. Hey! Oh, that is cool. It's a biplane. That is so cool. Still only 3 loads of cars. What is that about? Where are these goddamn cars? 6 loads of cars on the map now. 6? Where? Where are they? Well, they're not in New York. Charleston, Philadelphia, Detroit. Okay. Problem is, it's not very profitable to haul cars. It's just, there's no rubber. Oh my god, this is insane. I'm gonna have to get, like, designated trains. Okay. Right, this needs to all just be like double track because this is getting just ridiculous. Not all this, obviously, but why New York was never double tracked, I don't know. I probably just didn't think. Also, how's it looking around here? I swear Toronto is meant to give you some kind of... There's maybe like some kind of rubber port. A port that gives rubber or something. Yeah, I mean I could build round like that, but that's not actually any quicker. Steel's not an issue, it's just there's no rubber. And then there's just no goddamn tyres. What is that about? For fuck's sake. Right, Detroit until... Pittsburgh. This is concerning because of basically I've got 8 years and I need to haul 45 loads of cars, so I need to be shipping like 6 loads of cars per year every year, and I'm not doing that. There just aren't enough cars. Where are these fucking cars? Where's this goddamn rubber? It's seriously pissing me off. Wow. Okay. That's a bit too much. We are seeing a few more cars being delivered, but I think it might be too little too late. But then Detroit to Chicago. Ooh, hello. Fort Wayne wants cars. Good on you. What a good thing to do. Ah, Toronto has a load of cars. Ah! Right, why has Toronto got a load of cars? That's stupid. I don't own that. Right, we'll ship them. Pittsburgh has cars, that's interesting. Which we can ship over to, well, basically anywhere. Buffalo. We might actually do this after all, I don't know. The problem is, I think the event that says that you've done 50 loads of cars only triggers in January, which means I actually have to do it before January 1930. So that actually gives me one less year than I actually should really have. That's a lot of passengers. Actually, it's just a lot of troops as well. Interestingly, my industry profit is not actually that obscenely high. I didn't sell any industries, so I don't know why that's not higher, but then I'm 300,000 a year. Yeah, actually it is about as what you'd expect, so okay. Anyway, why are these cars just stocking up where I don't want them to be? Right, London to Buffalo. How much should I get? 8, that's not a lot, but it'll do. Main thing is just ship them around. Get rid of them. Detroit, Buffalo. No. Nah. Still not looking good. Ignite boom fading, but we've still got prosperity. I'm going to get a lot of not very profitable trains, but that's okay. Because I've got more money than I can really spend or know what to do with at this precise moment. Interestingly, now Fort Wayne has cheaper cars than Detroit, so actually shipping the cars back over to Detroit. It's a bit stupid. I don't know why that didn't work, but oh well. Lexington has cars. Where's Lexington? There it is. Wow, these cars are going all over the place. I'm just shipping the same cars all over the place. Alright, ship them over to, I guess, Charleston? Or Parkersburg? Detroit and Buffalo have Chicago all have a load of cars. Right, 29. So we only need another 21. We might do this. We might do it after all. Detroit, so... just anywhere that'll take them, really. Detroit, Rochester? That could work. The amount of like track I've had to build to just kind of improve things, like this line's been invaluable. Buying into Canada's been so good. What's the price there? Could just ship them over to here actually. They'd take them. Clothes demand increases, not that really affects me. My main concern right now is cars. In case you haven't figured that out by now. Ooh! We're actually shipping a fuckload of cars now. Parkersburg has a load of cars. Which actually... Parkersburg cars have become kind of saturated and now quite cheap. To the point where we can just ship them over to like Charleston or something. That's the thing, I'm shipping so many cars that the price is just fluctuating all the time. To the point where, like, shipping them from A to B is no longer good. You want to actually ship them from B to A, like, it's actually reversing. It's weird. Economy slowing normal economic growth. Memphis actually demands cars, but it's not actually that profitable to ship them all the way over to Memphis. $38. Charleston, Detroit, Knoxville. Okay, that's not going to haul anything, so might as well just get rid of that. Ooh, looks like we're going to do it! Why are they fed up with us? What the hell? Yeah, we haven't been making this much. We're still making a lot. Well, actually, no, we're not making that much. What happened last year? I don't know. Spent a lot more on expenses. Recession. That's not good. Right. Find fucking goddamn cars. 47. Oops, wrong button. Cars, cars, cars. There's got to be cars somewhere. If not on the trains themselves. Which they are on the trains themselves, so once this gets to Detroit, we should... Roanoke to Washington. Let's replace that. I'm actually going to save. Right. Where was my car train? Ooh, hello. This is basically better than the bipolar in every single way. Except it's more expensive to buy, but otherwise it's better in every single way, except it's Steam. But no, it's actually obscenely good. The only thing is it does need water. And it's also very expensive. Okay. All locomotives over the age of 10? No. All 2D2s are... I could almost do that. Alright, hang on. Just upgrade this one. Buffalo, Syracuse. Albany, Buffalo. I mean, we've basically won anyway, so it's a bit irrelevant, but... Yeah, we won. Just gotta wait for the year end and then we'll get gold. Gotta wait. There's nothing else I can do now. Yeah. I don't get that. So, where's me gold? There we go. Well-deserved gold. Took a long time to do that. I don't know how long this episode's going to be. But yeah. What is interesting is the fact that you end up with like these kind of crazy rail loops. So like it's theoretically possible to go from Chattanooga to Pittsburgh to New York to Chattanooga again. Like just kind of go like ugh. And also just the fact that you can get from like, well, Chattanooga to New York all along the East Coast, and then like New York to Chicago through Canada, or not through Canada. New York to Detroit through Canada. New York to Chicago, possibly through US. Yeah, you've got a very expansive network there. Not having AI does help a lot, because you don't have to worry about them interfering with your rail network. And the thing is there are actually a lot of cities that I didn't ever connect to, but I could have done, but there was basically no point. Yep, golden expert. Yeah, like there's a ton of cargo just lying around, like Nashville. It's just cotton, coal, there's so much cargo. Oops. But then, like, yeah, the cities I didn't connect to were basically useless for me in the long run. In the end, we ended up hauling 54 loads of cars. Industry profit wasn't that high, but considering I only had one textile mill for the entire game, I could have easily bought other industries, I just didn't, because there's no point. Dyersburg, yeah, like textile mills, could have made more money. We are in a recession, and I do have a lot of useless trains, because if you look at my train list, a fair few of them are actually losing me money. But some of them are actually making me a ton of profit. Like Saginaw to Detroit last year supposedly made me a ton. But anyway, that is the end of this video. I hope you've enjoyed it. Apologies if the episode's been too long, but you should be used to that by now. It's the nature of the playlist and my channel and the game. Anyway, that is the end of this video. Hope you've enjoyed it. Leave a like, share, comment, subscribe. We did get Gold and Expert in Chicago to New York, finally. And take care, and I'll see you in the next video. Take care, goodbye folks.